When did the act of giving him space to grow start feeling like a virtuous investment in a man who is currently using that space to do absolutely nothing? You are very possibly in a pattern here where you are rebranding your own isolation as a form of like high level emotional support. You're tracking his moods from a distance, and then you're suppressing all of your basic requests to avoid being a distraction. And through that, you're reading his total lack of engagement as a necessary phase for some kind of deep internal work that he's doing. This interpretation is what allows the current neglect to feel like a strategic choice rather than a structural failure. This is where you've moved into the category of like a silent benefactor who is funding a transformation that has no start date and zero deliverables. When you step back and look, what you see right now here is probably that giving him space is a protective strategy that you can pull out and use to avoid the grief of discovering that he has no real intention of moving at all. If you are still out of the way, out in the hallway, then the possibility of his growth is still alive. Stop using your own disappearance to shield yourself from the reality that he is perfectly content with the distance that you're providing. You are misidentifying your own absence as a contribution. Space is a tool for a man who is already in motion. For a man who is standing still, space is just a sanctuary for his own comfort. He isn't growing. Look backwards at what's different today. Is it nothing? Yeah, he's not growing. What he's doing is enjoying the lack of accountability that you are currently subsidizing with your own needs. Stop treating your withdrawal as an investment in a future version of him that does not and will not ever exist. If he hasn't used that space to change, then he isn't going to. And think about it anyway. Why should his change require you to give him space? You're his partner after all, aren't you?